over on YouTube.
We are the Trading Card Bros.
So today we're going to talk about the ban list.
Like we talked about in one of our previous videos, when we did our thoughts on the ban list, how it should be. Like we promised you guys, we were going to do a video of what's the ban list for March 1st has been announced. We're going to show you guys or tell you guys what's going to get hit in the list, what's going to get hit, what's going to become banned, what's going to become limited, what's going to become semi-limited, and what's going to become no longer on the list. This ban list right here, we like it, but we hate it at the same time.
Yeah.
It's just one of those ban lists. Just like last year.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get this over with.
Yep.
The first card that got banned is Sand Game.
It's an okay choice, I guess, but it didn't really affect much people, especially the Dino Rabbits.
Right. I mean, true, Dino Rabbit has used it before, used the Sand Game, in fact, to get their tour guides, their rescue rabbit. But really, most of the time that most people use with Sand Game when you go for tour guide is just to overlay Sand Game for your rank 3 Exceeds monster, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Really, it was a little bit too early to ban Sand Game, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? Second ban card of the day, last ban card is gonna be Wind Up Carrier.
That epic fail.
There is no need of banning this card right here. It was a real good call, Konami, of limiting Carrier. That was a real good call, Konami. All credits go to them for doing what they did last ban list. This ban list, there's no need of banning Carrier. I mean, yes, Wind Ups have topped a lot, but keep in mind, it's not the Carrier that always did such an amazing job, despite what it could do. It was either the Magicians or the Factories that always did the work. There was no absolute need of banning Carrier. If they're really that afraid of Wind Up's topic so many times, they should have just limited Magician and limited Factory, and that's it. The deck would have been alright, and nothing seriously would have got really hit.
Yeah, all it does is special summon level 4s from your hand or deck, and that's it.
Oh no, so threatening. Oh, and here's the scary part. It only has 1,500 attack and defense points. All you have to do, if that effect is so much of a threat, just Effect Bailer it, or Breakthrough Skill it, then your turn, attack with a monster with 1,600 or more attack points, and it's no longer a threat to you.
Yeah, just a random bead stick would have been okay.
Right, there was no need of banning Carrier. Alright, that's it for limited, ban, excuse me. Here are the limited cards. The first card I got limited is Wind Up Magician.
That's okay.
That's a really good call, actually. Like we were talking about, bad move on Konami of banning the Carrier. However, really good move on ban of Limited Magician. However, again, if they were so afraid of windups, they should have just limited Magician like they did, along with just limiting Factory. There was no need of banning Carrier. Magician being limited, that's good. Carrier being banned, stupid. Second card that got limited. Ooh, day of peace.
Finally, thank God.
Thank you for actually banning or limiting a card that deserves to be hit.
Yeah.
Day of Peace was just an abusive card to any deck that loved stalling. You would play it, you would play it, you draw a card, trigger your opponent would draw a card, and trigger neither player will take any damage. But if you're running a stall deck, that doesn't help you. That doesn't affect you at all unless you're playing some sort of weird mirror match.
Yeah.
Oh, and the best part, in case you don't get what you need this turn, next Day of Peace, worst case scenario, since Day of Peace stalled you a whole turn, you have another turn to get what you need.
Yep.
Alright. Seriously. Last
Really?
card I got eliminated for the ban list. Solemn Warning.
Really?
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 What's the point?
Granted, it's kind of a low cost to negate a summon if you think about it, depending on the game situation. Yes, I will say that. However, it's one of those cards, just like Solemn Judgment, it's one of those cards that would not do that many damage despite you paying 2,000 life points unless it's either for game or if you're taking out a big card that would change change the table to your side. And with all these big cards becoming really good, like Sheen for 6 Samurais, Lagi Doga for Dino Rabbit, Big Eye for Atlanteans, and possibly High Priestess for Prophecies, and a Tomb for Heretics. And now you, with Solemn Warning being limited, you just gave those big powerful decks confidence about bringing out the big monsters without that much fear of their big monsters being negated.
Yeah, unless they're going to add another Solemn Warning, which that's already limited.
Right. We're probably gonna have like a solemn warning and solemn judgment. That's all we're gonna have from now on.
Then that's just no point then.
Tell it to them. Alright, done with limited. Here's the semi-limited. First card I got semi-limited. Thunder King Ryo.
Well, I guess it's okay. I mean, I haven't seen Thunder King in a long time.
I actually don't think, as much as I don't like the card, I don't think it was now the right time to limit or semi-limit the Thunder King. Because think about all these big monsters. Because again, like we were talking about with Solemn Warning, think about all these big decks that rely on these big monsters in particular. You take by a semi-limited Thunder King, you just made those big decks even more of a threat.
Oh yeah.
All right, second card. What's her name?
Takitsuhime.
Alright, yeah. Tasuku. Alright. I can. It's that one card that was banned for like some time now. Last ban list, it was at limited. This ban list, it's now a semi-limited. It's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, but not much people use it.
There were people who went to regionals with that card, put her in their side decks, and they all said they never really needed her.
Yeah.
But maybe someday we will run a situation where she may actually be useful again.
I guess.
Alright, last card I got semi-limited. Advanced Ritual Art.
That could give a chance for, rituals to make a comeback, especially Gishkis.
Right, well, they don't use normal monsters. Advanced Ritual Art only works for when you're dumping ritual monsters from your deck to the graveyard. But it is a good card. I do see ritual monsters making somewhat of a comeback after realizing that Advanced Ritual Art is back to 2.
Will Corner was happy about it.
I don't blame them. So yeah, and I actually agree with them. Advanced Ritual Art back to 2. Good call. Now, let's do what's no longer on the list.
No. No. No, 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 no! You can't be serious.
Good news for you Dark World players. You just got back a Mind Crush. To be more specific, Mind Crush is at 3 now. Like they weren't scary enough with Drag Down the Grave. Now, the chances of them, not only them discard even more, but making your opponent discard even more, has now increased even more.
Yeah, by 100%.
And you can even have to use Dark World to abuse this card. I can just do. You can use this as World and Gravekeepers. Oh, I'm gonna play Mind Crush. Look at your hand. I'm gonna declare a certain card name, even though you probably don't run that card, just so I can look at your hand. Oh, you have 2 or 3 copies of that card here. Okay, I'm gonna play World Tribute. Blah blah blah. Do that.
Yep.
Pretty much discard your fucking hand.
Yep.
Collude the Moonshadow, the Blackwing guy. He's at 3 now.
Well, it could give chances for Blackwings to try to make a comeback.
As much as how much Blackwings do deserve to have their cards back, I don't agree with Collude being at 3. He was okay at 2. There was no need to put him at 3, dude. Third card I got is no longer on the list. Lumina.
Give chances for Twilights to go up now.
Twilight, Light Sworns, possibly Chaos Dragons. Ridiculous.
Oh,
What?
no. No. God, no.
Guess what, 6-7 players? You just got back your Smoke Signal.
Yeah, so basically they're going to play Gateway the 6 Samurai, she and Smoke Signal, all 3 of them.
All 3 Smoke Signals, Gateway like you were trying to say, and a Dojo.
Yep.
And don't forget Unite We Stand.
Oh, yeah.
Not only they didn't get touched, along with Dark Worlds, they also got a tad bit more support back.
Yep. I even work with a guy at my job, and he even says that even if they ban Gateway, his deck would still be good.
Right, 6 Sams could still top, even with Gateway being banned. What's the point of us keeping Gateway? It's so overpowering. And last card that's no longer on the list, which was a ridiculous thing to do right now, bring back Spore. I like Spore, he's cool, but with all these cards that are doing all this weird shenanigans, it's too early to give Spore the credit he deserves.
Yeah. It's too late now.
Oh, and you know what's the worst part of all this? Guess who's still legal to 1? BLS.
Why aren't they... When will they ever ban BLS? When?
BLS is still legal. Gateway is still legal. At least Day of Pieces at 1 finally. Windups just got fucked over. Zangan just got screwed up the butt. Powerhouse decks just got sick. And Blackwings, they deserve some respect back. And so do Plans. Light Sworn somewhat. But 6 Sams and Dark Worlds just got overpowered.
Yep.
Alright, guys, that's our ban list video right there, guys. Let you know what the March 1st ban list is going to look like. It looks good, but yet bad at the same time. At least it's not bad as last year's was, but at the same time, they could have banned the fucking BLS and the fucking Gateway.
Why won't they? When will they ever ban BLS or Gateway? At least BLS, seriously.
Right. Well, that's all we got, guys.
Comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll probably see you on our next Yu-Gi-Oh vid. We're the Trading Card Bros.
Trading Card Bros. Signing out. Bitch.
Bitch.